Let's take a look at how to build and customize an automation using the new Wix Automation Builder. Automations are a powerful tool for streamlining complex work processes and saving you tons of time on manual tasks. Starting off in your site's dashboard, go to Automations here in the bottom left corner. We want to create a new automation, so we'll hit this button right here. You can choose whether to build one from this list of suggested automations or start from scratch. We're going to start from scratch. First, we'll select a trigger. This is any event that initiates your automation. A list of triggers from our installed apps appears in the Trigger Selection panel. You can use filters to narrow your search by app. And if you know the name of the trigger you're looking for, you can use the search bar up top to find it faster. Let's go with Order Placed, which will trigger our automation every time an order is placed on our site. Now to apply our triggers settings. We'll use the plus button to add our automation's next step, which gives us 3 options: action, delay, and condition. Let's add an action, which is whatever we want our automation to do in response to our trigger. The action selection panel will appear on the left. We have actions such as send a push notification, send an email, move a workflow card, and more. But I'm going to go with give loyalty points. Once I select it, our actions settings panel will open. Okay, let's grant loyalty points to any customer who places an order. I'll type it in here. Oops. Place an order. We'll give them 10 loyalty points when they do. And let's apply those settings. Okay, now our automation is set to award 10 loyalty points to customers each time they place an order. But we'll customize it a bit more. Let's say we only want to give loyalty points to customers whose order exceeds $100. This is what we call a condition. We'll add it here before the action. In the Condition Settings panel, we'll get our automation to check if our customer's purchase is greater than 100 and hit Apply. Okay, now we can see we have an automation triggering every time a store order is placed, giving the customer 10 loyalty points, but only if the order value is greater than $100. So what happens if the order is less? Well, we can add steps to the else path to introduce an else logic for orders totaling under $100. So let's add another action, this time to the else path. I'll go with send an email to keep these customers engaged and encourage more purchases. We'll select promotional email, then hit apply. Right, let's say I want to give it some time before sending the email, because I don't want to scare them off right after their purchase. I'll add another step to the automation, just before the email action, and select a delay. We'll set our delay to 1 hour. And again, hit apply. Finally, I'll rename my automation here in the top left corner. I'll be specific and call it Reward Customers for Ordering. Great. All that's left now is to activate our automation, which we'll do in the top right corner. And we're done. And as you can see, it's now visible in our automations table. And when I select the 3 dots next to it, I can edit, deactivate, duplicate, rename, or delete the automation. I can also select View Summary, and this panel on the right will appear where I can see an overview of my automation, including how many times it was triggered and when it was last triggered. That's it. Now go set up some automations to enhance your work processes and provide an even better experience for site visitors. Enjoy this tutorial? There's plenty more to check out in the Wix Studio Academy.